Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Sunflower. Hello, Maria. How are you ladies doing? Awesome. I saw that you said you saw it. I was like, oh, he's got another video. You know, we like him. Oh, look at Sunflower being so celebratory. My 3-month member anniversary. Celebrating my 3-month member anniversary as Sunflower. I was a member before under Alice for 1 year. Oh, 3 months. Woohoo. Let's give it up for Sunflower. Sunflower has gifted 5 memberships to 5 people. If you were one of those people that got a membership from Sunflower, please put some hearts in the chat for Sunflower. Sunflower, sunflower. Sunflower, sunflower. Sunflower, sunflower. We thank you so much. We thank you so much. Sunflower, sunflower. We thank you so much for gifting 5 people memberships of my page. Now they can see the wedding video, those that didn't get to see it. Thank you, Sunflower. Let me put some hearts in the chat for Sunflower. Oh, hearts we go. I know, right? It's going to be a great show. Hello, hello. Oh, I wonder why not. Oh. Let's see. Let me show the comments on the screen. Do you like the comments on the screen, guys? Hello, Diddy Dop. We're going to have a great show. But before we get started, I got a video from Salone that I want to watch of Diddy. Hello, Lizzie. I just want to see what he has to say, what his personal opinion is. Me too. My daughter and husband are in the pool, and usually I get her dressed and get everything together for everything, like her clothes, get her showered up. Now that I'm live, he's going to have to do it all by himself. I wish him luck. Thank you, Sunflower. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Lizzie. Okay. Let's do it to it. I don't know what my husband's listening to. Oldies but goodies, I guess. They're really old songs. I hope you guys are having a lovely Sunday.
Diddy's trial is getting worse and worse, and it looks like Sean Combs is going to be behind bars his life, especially because all of his employees are speaking out. The hotels, they have records, and the FBI raids revealed some disturbing things. There's no way he's going to be getting out of this. So let's get into it. All of his employees are speaking out. The hotels, they have records, and the FBI raids revealed some disturbing things. There's no way he's going to be getting out of this. So let's get into it. You guys know we don't mess around when it comes to animals on this channel, and it looks like rapper Kid Cudi feels the same way because Diddy not only broke into his house, but he messed with his dog. That is so scary to think how controlling Diddy was of Cassie that he's willing to go and hurt another man's animal, an innocent animal that doesn't deserve that. Like, you guys are gonna get me heated over here because I get pissed off hearing about people harm animals. Like,
Harming the animal. They said the animal hasn't been the same since. And you know, we are animal lovers over here. We all have dogs, cats, some kind of animal that we love. And he traumatized.
Lock him up just for that. Now, this all went down back in 2011 whenever Diddy and Cassie were technically on a break. He claims in December 2011, Cassie called him early in the morning and told him that Diddy found out about them, and he says the cops were called too. Kid Cudi was with Cassie when they both received a call from Diddy's employee, Capricorn Clark, who told them that Diddy himself was inside Kid Cudi's home. Capricorn Clark told him that she was waiting in the car outside of the home while Diddy was inside.
He testified that on December 11th, around 5:30 or 6 a.m., Cassie called him sounding nervous, scared, or stressed. She said Diddy found out about them and she gave Diddy Kid Cudi's address. He was terrified, not knowing what Diddy would do, so he picked her up and took her to Sunset Marquis Hotel because he thought it would be off Diddy's radar. While at the hotel, he said they spoke on speakerphone to Capricorn Clark, who was an employee of Diddy's and Kid Cudi's, and he said that she sounded like she was on the verge of tears. Capricorn Clark told—
Wait a minute. Who gave him the address? Cassie gave him the address.
So he picked her up and took her to Sunset Marquis Hotel because he thought it would be off Diddy's radar. 11th, around 5:30 or 6 a.m., Cassie called him sounding nervous, scared, or stressed. She said Diddy found out about them and she gave Diddy Kid Cudi's address. She was terrified.
Cassie gave him the address. Wow, that's a big glitch. I don't know about this song though. You might like this one, Sunflower. Wow, she gave him the address. I wouldn't have given him the address. Blessed day, night, about to walk, Eva. Oh, okay. We'll see you soon, Luna Blade. Hello, Dell. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, it's Diddy. Talking about Diddy. I know. Wasn't that wonderful? Sunflower gifted 5 people memberships. So let's just repeat what we have learned. We have learned that Cassie gave the address to Puff Daddy Combs to Kid Cudi's house. And that's why Kid Cudi's house was broken into by P. Diddy. And when it was broken into, he terrorized his dog and locked him up in a room. And he said his dog wasn't the same sense. So I have to assume he was hitting on the dog and being mean and nasty to the dog. Because if he didn't care about throwing Cassie around, why would he care about an animal? Shame on him.
Not knowing what Diddy would do, so he picked her up and took her to Sunset Marquis Hotel because he thought it would be off Diddy's radar. While at the hotel, he said they spoke on speakerphone to Capricorn Clark, who was an employee of Diddy's and Kid Cudi's, and he said that she sounded like she was on the verge of tears. Capricorn Clark told him that Diddy and someone else were already inside his house and she was forced to go with them.
Kid Cudi testified that he called Diddy and planned to confront him at his home, telling him, "Diddy, you mother effer, you're in my house?" He says Diddy calmly told him, "What's up? I just want to talk to you." Kid Cudi says then he told Diddy that he was on his way there, but when he got there, no one was home. He discovered his security cameras were not working and that they had been moved without his knowledge. Kid Cudi testifies that once he got home, some of the gifts he had received, like one from Chanel, actually had been opened, and his dog, who usually roamed the house freely, was locked up in a bathroom. He also said that his dog became jittery and on edge in the wake of the break-in. So pretty much traumatized that dog. Screw you, Diddy. Kid Cudi says he called Diddy again and wanted to go looking for him to fight him, but he said he ultimately decided to call the cops. Good for him.
Traumatized the dog. What evil man would just do that? Oh, I know. Diddy, the same guy that tortured Cassie for 10 years. This guy is Kid Cudi with the earring in his ear. This is the guy he's talking about right now. He is talking about him. He is Kid Cudi. He started dating Cassie, which is Diddy's ex. And Diddy got mad because they were dating and he broke into his house. And then while he was in there, he tortured his dog and blew up his car, caught his car on fire. So he called the police. And what did the police do? Yeah, he did do that. Oh, I bet that was good. Yes, you will. We all will. We just do the highlights over here. Hello, highly sensitive. Hello, SCJ. Oh, you'll be okay.
Kid Cudi claims that he spent Christmas that year with Cassie and her family in Connecticut and that Diddy called him a few times. Kid Cudi said he told Diddy, "You broke into my house and messed with my dog. I don't want to talk to you." Now, on top of him messing around with Kid Cudi's dog, Diddy also blew up his Porsche in a really bizarre way. It almost seems like Kid Cudi's car was bombed, like they put something within it and had it explode into flames. He claims that his Porsche went up in flames outside his house in January 2012, shortly after he broke things off with Cassie. Kid Cudi says he wasn't home, but he got a call from the dog's babysitter informing him that his car was on fire. He says he rushed home and he found the exploded car. Kid Cudi told the jury that he reached out to Diddy a few days after the incident because he knew that Diddy had something to do with it. Kid Cudi said he told Diddy that they needed to meet up and talk. He said Diddy wanted to talk to him and things were going to get out of hand. So they decided to meet up and they met at Soho House in West Hollywood. Diddy's security guard, D-Rock, escorted him into a room where Diddy was standing there like a Marvel supervillain. Kid Cudi says they chopped it up to about Cassie, and Diddy told him he thought that they were homies and Cassie was his girl. Kid Cudi says he told Diddy that he thought they had broken up. Kid Cudi told the jury that Diddy was so calm during the meeting that it was weird, and that Cassie came in the room and told him that she and Kid Cudi had fallen in love. Oh God, that must have been a really tense Soho House meeting. Of course, he asked Diddy about the car bombing, asking him, "What about my car?" And Diddy responded, "I don't know what you're talking about." Kid Cudi told jurors that he didn't see Diddy again until a few years later, also at Soho House, when Diddy apologized for all that BS. Of course, he's going to acknowledge it and apologize for it after some years go by. He probably realizes how dramatic he was in that situation, especially because he did walk away with Cassie again. As for Kid Cudi, he felt like he was played by Cassie within their relationship because she told him things were over with Diddy, only for her to get back with Diddy after they broke up. Defense attorney Brian Steele asked him, "She played you?" He said, "Yes." He followed up with, "You had no clue?" And he responded, "No clue." So Kid Cudi's testimony is pretty damning. It shows that Diddy conspired.
So Kid Cudi feels like she used him. Do you guys think that Cassie used him, or was she trying to get the hell away from Diddy? What do you guys think? Do you think she was trying to get away from Diddy? Hello, Judith. Or do you think that he was I thought she was trying to get away from Diddy. That is my assumption, that she was trying to get away from him, and Kid Cudi was a good match for her at this point. And but Diddy wasn't having it. I think Diddy coerced her back into the relationship. Excuse me. What do you guys think? What do you think? Do you think that, good evening, Diana. Do you think that yes, do you think that Cassie had a choice to go back to Diddy when she broke up with Kid Cudi because of all the car bombing and all the dogs traumatized and all this stuff that was going on? Do you think that, I think she went back on duress. She was duress. She didn't go back because she was in love with him, I don't think. I think she went back with him because he keeps threatening her and stuff. He manipulated her. I really feel like this case is a big case of manipulation. Hello, Shanoa. Rainy Sunday. It's been raining since Friday, and the forecasting rain all this week. Wow, it's going to be a rainy mess, isn't it? She was threatened, Susan says. Susan Reich and Diana Ramos, happy you're all here. I am too. I'm glad you guys are all here supporting me. It means a lot to me. I want to thank Sunflower for the memberships. If you were gifted a membership from Sunflower, please give her some hearts in the chat. Okay. So far, I got she was threatened from Susan. Put a star by that. She was threatened, Susan. She was threatened, coerced, put in a situation where she was almost forced. You could say forced into the situation that she was in, this bad, abusive relationship that she was in with Sean Diddy Combs.
With other people to go and control Cassie, and that he did run a criminal enterprise. That is what the government suing him for. Now, if you guys watched my last video about the Diddy trial, you probably know who Carrie Morgan is, because she was Cassie's best friend until Diddy ultimately tore them apart because Diddy had attacked her. Well, she's coming back to court because she's got more to say. We're hearing from so many different people, from Cassie's mother, from Cassie's former best friend, Carrie Morgan, and I think her testimony is crazy because she not only was paid off by Diddy to the tune of like $30,000, but she was attacked by him in a really aggressive way. I mean, Carrie was never like close with Diddy. There's no reason at all for him to put his hands on anyone,
Right.
let alone Carrie. Not only was Carrie attacked by Diddy, but she also witnessed years of Cassie going through it. Many times when he would put...
He crossed the line when he put his hands on her girlfriend. He started abusing her as well. That's abuse on your friend. Hello, Janet. Abusing your friend. Can you imagine you're sitting there, he's beating you, then you turn around and start beating your friend? That's that stupid stuff. There you go, Sunflower. Forgot to hit the send button.
Push her, hit her, slam her. And I can't imagine being someone's best friend and watching their boyfriend do that
I
to them.
cannot
Like, I could not imagine myself in that position.
Talking about Diddy's presence, she said that it was dominating and unpredictable. Talking about physical assault, she said the first time she saw him getting physical with Cassie was in a house in Hollywood Hills. She says Diddy and Cassie were arguing in the bedroom while she stood in the foyer. She said she saw Diddy pushing Cassie and possibly punching and kicking her too. He said Cassie did not fight back and that Carrie yelled at Ruben, who was Diddy's security, to do something, and he did not. In fact, she said Ruben refused. Afterwards, her and Cassie ran out of the house and hid behind a neighbor's front steps for 30 minutes as Diddy searched for them.
And of course, there was the moment in Jamaica where they were all on vacation trying to have fun, and Diddy felt like Cassie was taking too long in the bathroom, so he brutally attacked her. Carrie was also asked about the aftermath of the 2016 FO at the Intercontinental Hotel, where Diddy was attacking Cassie and was captured on public camera. Carrie said that Cassie had her hoodie over her head and she was kind of slumped and dropped her bags, and when she pulled her hoodie back, she had a black eye. Carrie says that she and Cassie often spoke about her relationship with Diddy. She says, sometimes I would tell her she should leave him, and according to Cassie, she couldn't. Dropped her bags, and when she pulled her hoodie back, she had a black eye. Carrie says that she and Cassie was attacking Cassie and was...
Look how he's going in on her like she's a man. Punches her in the back of her neck. You sorry son of a gun. You're a piece of crap, Diddy. Putting your hands on women. You're guilty by that moment. Look at his hand. Look how he's, going in on the punch here. That's true, Judith. When you are with a narcissist, malignant, convert, sociopath, etc., diagnosis, They rewire your brain. You can be so strong and still be traumatized and abused. Oh, yeah, fact. That's right, Judith. That would have been it for me. Hitting me is one, but the minute you put your hands on someone I care about, it's over. It's happened and I lost my shit. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I can't imagine, like, I can't be with you anymore because you hitting on my friends and stuff and embarrassed. Ain't no way in hell. She was just punching back. I mean, sometimes people have their limits and people have their reflex. Like Marina was saying the other day, how you just reflex and just, if someone hits you, there's a reflex. Yeah. She's a little and petty too. He's an animal. He's an animal.
Captured on public camera. Carrie said that Cassie, had her hoodie over her head and she was kind of slumped and dropped her bags. And when she pulled her hoodie back, she had a black eye. Carrie says that she and Cassie often spoke about her relationship with Diddy. She says, sometimes I would tell her she should leave him. And according to Cassie, she couldn't leave him because he controlled her job, car, and her apartment, everything in her life. It was Carrie's breaking point whenever Diddy decided to attack her. And after this attack happened, Cassie said that Carrie was being dramatic, which I think really sealed the deal on this friendship ending. Like, how can Cassie casually, and you know, I know Cassie was her, and after this attack happened, Cassie said that Carrie was being dramatic, which I think really.
No, she was trying to tell you that if you don't leave this person, he's going to hurt you. He's going to do something to hurt you or somebody that you love. He was abusing you and your girlfriend. And it still didn't say, nope, I shouldn't have. I'm with you. Hit me, but don't hit nobody that I love and care about. You're going too far. I spent many years as an advocate for domestic violence. There is a job opening in my area for an advocate that I think I might apply. Same nonprofit legal firm I used to work for in some funding. There you go, Sunflower. Sounds like a fun job. Yeah, go to Paris. Shoot, I would. Shanua. Hit the like button. Oh, that's nice, Dale. You worked on Saturdays for the church. The work is so heart-wrenching, though. Yeah, but I bet it's heart-wrenching. But it feels good, though. Sounds like a really caring position. Yeah. You're probably
the deal
really
on this
worker. They'll probably hire you right away.
Friendship ending. Like, how can Cassie casually, and you know, I know Cassie was pretty much brainwashed at this point, but how could she pay someone $30K and say, hey, it wasn't that big of a deal, but you're still paying me $30K because of what you had put me through? I mean, that shows how big of a deal it really is.
Carrie said she considered filing a lawsuit, but about a month later, Cassie came to her.
It was a big deal. Cassie minimizing it was wrong. She's not a saint. This is where I think that I've never heard this part of the testimony that Cassie said it is no big deal. It is a big deal. Just because you're used to being thrown around and hit in the back and black eyed and stuff doesn't mean your friend wants to be treated like that towards your man. That was your exit point right there, girlfriend. What do you guys think? I think Cassie was wrong for saying it was no big deal, because domestic violence is a big deal. But that's just her trying to say, oh, it's no big deal. It's no big deal. You'll be okay. It wasn't that bad.
And said that Diddy would give her $30K, so she took the money and signed an NDA. She said she hadn't spoke to Cassie ever since.
That is part of the reason why I do not have any empathy for Diddy in this situation. I mean, he has hurt so many different people, and if he can go after Carrie like that, I mean, who else has he gone after? I guess we'll see in these weeks of court hearings. All of these random people are going to come forward with their horrific stories that really do match. It's all kind of like a pattern.
Diddy's so unhinged that he beat Cassie in front of everybody and did not even think twice about the consequence. He beat her in front of her best friend. Imagine what Lil' Kim saw. Imagine what Mary J saw. These people that were around him constantly, imagine what they saw and participated in. They are extremely quiet, and it makes me wonder if the prosecution is going to bring them onto the stand or what. Because y'all was buddy, BFF. Oh, you know, y'all was Cookie Crunch girlfriends with Diddy. Now all of a sudden y'all radio silent? Oh, okay.
Now, another report came forward saying that Diddy needed extra house.
Where is the party goers? Why are they so quiet like they didn't see none of this going on with Cassie getting beat up too? And like that girl said, sitting there watching your girlfriend get beat up, hit by your man. Woo. That one's hard to swallow, because she's trying to protect you. Oh, wow, you got 20 years into it. You got to keep us posted on it, Sunflower. Tell us what's going on. Yes, Susan, he hit her friend. He hit her friend with a wooden hanger and something else. He threw it at her like a boomerang. Yep. And he paid her $30,000, and she wrote an NDA to keep quiet. She would have had to pay me $1 million. No, that ain't enough. He smacked her. I think one time, she said that's all it took for her to be done after that. And she could not continue to stay friends with Cassie because she was in an abusive relationship. And at any moment, he would take it out on her friend. Like, she couldn't save her. She couldn't help her. And sometimes people can't be saved until the end, until at some point you're lucky to get out of domestic violence, abusive relationship. And shame on Diddy. Then gonna get on TV and do that fake apology. Do y'all want to hear that apology? I do. I didn't hear it the first time. I think Cassie was so brainwashed that her logic thinking was damaged too. Oh yeah, of course. I'm sure now she sees it was a big deal. Unfortunately, the victim seems to see the truth after the storm is done. That is so true. That is really true. I wonder, I'm sure she regrets telling her it was no big deal, because it was a big deal. It really was a big deal. It wasn't your, oh, business as usual that I just got slapped by your boyfriend and he threw a hanger at me. Now, yes, we may have to stop being friends until you decide that this is not it or it. Just come hang out with me when you're done. When you're done with him. Because if he hits me again, it's on. I would have charged him. He would have got charged. Oh, that is so nice of you, Sunflower. Sounds like an interesting job, too. They only pay out current value as soon as you drive it off the lot, it loses value. No, according to Cassie and Diddy, they didn't start dating until she was 21. Hello, Miranda. Talking about the case a little bit. Yeah, I want to see it too. SCJ, could you please slow down the chat, please? Yeah, she was very young. She was. Your brain is still developing. Many times when a victim leaves, she's in the most danger. My old neighbor finally was leaving her husband and he killed her. He went to work like nothing happened. He was arrested days later. They snap. They snap. Okay, let's continue.
Housekeeping because of the messes he left in hotels. This guy named Frederick, a general manager at this hotel in Beverly Hills, took the stand and he had a lot to say about the rooms Diddy booked over the years.
Boom.
Frederick explained that he used a hotel system called Opera, a software hotel that they can do to pull back, I guess, reservations. They stay in the system forever, which is great, so they always have a record. And Diddy's profile dates way back to 2006. Apparently this was a regular complaint because of the permanent notes about Diddy reads, always spills candle wax on everything and uses excessive amounts of oil, place the room out of order upon departure for deep cleaning.
There.
Other notes includes, please monitor outside his room, down the hall to spray air freshener. Ew. Monitor outside his room and down the hall to spray air freshener because it stinks so bad. From software hotel that they can do to pull back, I guess, reservations. They stay in the system forever, which is great, so they always have a record. And Diddy's profile dates way back to 2006. Apparently this was a regular complaint because of the permanent notes about Diddy reads, always spills candle wax on everything and uses excessive amounts of oil, place the room out of order upon departure for deep cleaning. Other notes includes, please monitor outside his room, down the hall to spray air freshener. Ew. Monitor outside his room and down the...
How disgusting. There's a smell coming outside his room. I mean, that is just nasty. This is down disgusting. Every human that it is below 18 is considered a child. Whoever feeds to kids, shame on you. What about the smell? Like, that is crazy. Oh, can you imagine walking past the room and being like, what the hell is that? Oh, disgusting. Go home with that. Do it at home. Go home. Gross. Gross, I do. Gross, I do. You got to be careful with the gross, I do. I spoke to my other neighbor and she had pleaded with her to leave him. She finally bought a plane ticket to Puerto Rico and he killed her. That's a shame. He must have knew she was leaving. I mean, the way they get you out of there. And you leave everything behind. You don't want nothing. Yeah, we could. We could do a safety if you're in this kind of situation where you are bound to that was you. It got dark in here. I hate the overused of I can't, but I really cannot with the nasty details ever since he got arrested. Yeah, it's disgusting. Totally. They said they would walk past his hotel room and there would be a smell. I hope you guys are having a wonderful night, day, whatever time it is in your neck of the woods. Please hit the like button for the algorithm. Okay. Let's continue.
The hall to spray air freshener because it stinks so bad from the FOs in there. Please authorize an extra $1,000 when guest stays with us to cover any room damages.
Day 8, and this is what Diddy looks like. That's how Diddy's doing right now.
Whoa.
This is what Diddy looked like the first day of the trial.
It's the first
Days are over of Diddy giving the thumbs up. Diddy's officially worried he's not going to buy himself out of this one, huh? Maybe he isn't invincible.
Now, in court, we're also learning about these raids that the FBI did on Diddy's homes. And boy, did they have a lot of things at Diddy's Miami home. We're talking 31 bottles of Astroglide lube, 25 bottles of baby oil, a bunch of cell phones, some pew-pews, and a bunch of other drugs as well. Everything from MDMA to ketamine to Xans, everything you could imagine. He had a whole pharmacy, pretty much. There were about 80 or 90 agents involved in the search of
Wow,
Diddy's
what is that?
20,000 square foot property, with feds using armed vehicles to break through the front gate and deploying boats to make sure no one tries to flee the home. The raid didn't start till 3 p.m. because the feds were keeping tabs on Diddy and got information that he was going to leave on a family trip, so they waited for him to leave the house before making their move. When Diddy got intercepted by federal agents at the Florida airport in the
He had
wake of
no
the raids on his
idea.
homes in Miami and in LA,
He had
it looks
no
like Diddy got
idea.
intercepted by federal agents at the Florida airport, so he wasn't going anywhere. At that point, he wasn't handcuffed at the airport, but he was taken away into custody. Now, a former employee named George Kaplan is coming forward claiming he's the one who set up the rooms for Diddy's FOs. He told the jury that he would book rooms for Diddy under the name Frank Black, which was inspired by the notorious B.I.G.'s nickname Frank White. George would pack a bag of Diddy beforehand and unpack it in the room, setting out candles, Astroglide lubricant, and baby oil. So weird how all these employees knew this was happening. When Diddy was done with the rooms, he said that George would clean up, collecting the bottles of baby oil and things like that. At one point, he said he saw a brown crystallized powder on the bathroom sink. George said he cleaned the rooms instead of the housekeepers as a way to protect Diddy's public image. He testified that Diddy would contact him during his hotel stays and send him out for food, clothes, sometimes more substances. He said Diddy gave him cash and a number to call, and he'd come back with the goods. George said he logged about 80 to 100 hours a week with a starting salary of $125,000. He said that Diddy would threaten his job at times and tell him he wanted to be surrounded by the best. He claims that he saw a lot of violence involving Diddy, and the reason why he did not intervene was because this was his career. He described an incident on a private jet flight to Las Vegas when an episode between the couple occurred. He testified that he heard glass breaking. He said Cassie stayed in the back of the plane and Diddy came up and asked him to get creams to conceal bruising on her face. George eventually left the company because he didn't think he should be involved in covering things up, quote, fixing those kind of things. In addition to his father having cancer, he wanted to get out of there. Now, that is what we have learned in week 2 of court. I want to hear what you guys think in the comments below. And I also want you guys to keep in mind that Cassie is a victim here. I mean, I would think that we all are on the same page, but looking at social media, it seems like a lot of people are victim blaming her. And I don't understand how you cannot see that she was absolutely controlled by this man, but also like used and objectified by him.
Yesterday, Diddy's personal assistant testified that Cassie told him directly, "I can't get out." She said, "He oversees so much of my life. He controls my music career. He gives me an allowance." She felt trapped because he was controlling her bank, her housing, and her career. It sounds like she was being pimped.
But I want to hear what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you for watching this video. I appreciate you guys tuning into my videos every day. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in a new one soon. Bye, guys.
That's all I have about Diddy. We are all caught up. I need to put the Fair Use Act in there. Don't say a new video and it won't be a new video. What new video? Okay. Anyway, there was this article about Meghan that said Meghan Markle shares sweet hobby with daughter Lilibet in new video. What new video? Some stuff we've already seen before. Yep, pretty much. There's nothing new. She's smelling the flowers. There's something wrong with that girl. It is. We're gonna watch George the Giant Slayer. I've been waiting on this. George. Am I spelling his name right? There it is. What a good girl.
Try to do school drop off. So they're at two different.
You know, I got permission from George the Giant Slayer to use his videos. Whose location? Hello, Miranda. Ooh, I need to find out who that is, SCJ. We can put the link in here. I plan to report it to the probation officer. He's violating our... He is? Oh, that's not good. Yep. Oh, yeah. Get you some protection, something, take some classes. I would do it all. I wanted my daughter to take some classes. Of course, Maria. Yeah, I would definitely report them. My daughter's ex got her a phone and he put a tracker device on her car. It's easy nowadays.
Hey, Mom.
Yes, baby.
How's Google? Who's Google at?
Google's outside.
I need to get him.
I'm gonna
Yeah, Daddy said he's going to get him for you.
Daddy, Google's outside.
I'll go get you.
Watch your head.
I have to get
Watch your head, sweetie.
my bill to say.
No, that's Mommy's bell.
Because I try to make it ring in Daddy because it comes. Mommy, I need to ring this bell because I need Daddy to get the Google.
Okay, tell Daddy to ring the bell. Ring the bell.
Hey, Daddy, let's get the Google.
Okay, this is George the Giant Slayer, guys. Get ready. Oh, see you later, baby. Love you. She's so cute. She is such my doll, baby. She is my knight and shiny little darling. Okay, I'm just bracing myself because he's going to make me laugh. So here we go. We're going to do George the Giant Slayer. This is a new video. Later in the video, let's give it up for George the Giant Slayer. She's such a doll.
Schools.
Wow, you must be rich.
I'm not home till I try to do school drop off. So They're at 2 different schools.
Wow, you must be rich.
I'm not home till 9.
You poor baby.
So, and then after that, I'll just jump into meetings. And then on other days, then I'll wake up and get them all set. And then our amazing nanny who's been with us for 5 years, she'll take them to school.
Miss Brandt?
Yes.
Get me a violin.
Welcome back to Harry and Meghan's Montecito Multiverse of Madness, where 7 years after their $40 million taxpayer-funded wedding, the only thing left are the bills, the breakdown, and the drama. In another week of whiplash, Meghan celebrated the anniversary of Gold Digger Inc. by sharing a collection of keepsakes and photos that she captioned a lifetime of stories. Too bad she didn't update her mood board with the latest mugshot of Prince Privacy being caught on a doorbell cam. Look.
Not even that. She has no pictures of her formal family. Can you imagine not having all that up there and you have nothing of the family? That goes to show you that she's not teaching these kids about their grandfather. Okay, thank you, Miranda. There are a plethora of levels of this Diddy. Is 100% entitled monster, should be caged. Still, please let us not hold women who tolerate that fact as innocent and fueling his demonic behavior. Yes, shame on Diddy. So check this out. What is he doing looking like an idiot at someone's door? But he's so worried about his security. How can you be so worried about your security and you knocking on strange people's doors, doing stupid stuff? Justin needs to deal after what happened to him for the rest of his life. I feel sorry for him. God bless. You know, these people saw what he was doing to Cassie and how he was treating her, and this F off that was going on every weekend. You couldn't keep that a secret. And where's all the rest of the party goers? Did you see the Insta video with her dragging Lily in a beekeeper outfit? Lily has her arm in a cast. Remind you of a guy, her dog. Wow, you think she... Where you see that at, Susan? At least I found that page. Care if I share the link here? Not at all. It does look like someone hit his nose. It's red. It's like a scar there. She hit him in the nose. She's beating on Harry. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not shocked that she's not hitting on him and pushing on him and telling him what to do. Like Trevor Coates last night said that he was 50% changed because of Meghan. No, 100% in my book. Let's get back to the show. Did we do the Mimi song? I think it would be appropriate now to watch it because the Jezebel is going to tell us how hard she worked and all the meetings she goes to, and then she has to pick up the kids, and they're at two different schools, and she works. She's a very hard worker. She doesn't know how she's managing everything.
It's the Mimi Show. The Mimi Show. It's the Mimi Show. The Mimi Show. The Mimi Show. It's the Mimi Show. Yeah.
My husband's dancing. The Mimi song.
The Mimi Show. The Mimi Show. It's the Mimi Show. The Mimi Show. It's the Mimi Show. Oh, 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 yeah, yeah. The Mimi Show, the Mimi Show, it's the Mimi Show, the Mimi Show, it's the Mimi Show. The Mimi Show, the Mimi Show, it's the Mimi Show, the Mimi Show, it's the Mimi Show.
Okay, guys, I have a Facebook page, and I want to start streaming from Facebook. That's another way of I can get income, but I created a page for it. It is, what is it called? Megan and Harry, the Mimi Show. That's the name of my page. Megan and Harry, the Mimi Show. You might be able to look it up by the Mimi Show, but it's Harry and Megan, the Mimi Show. Now, if I get 100 subscribers, I'll be able to go live. That's the name of my page. Either that, I was going to create a new page, but I think that's not what I need to do. I need to establish my page, and I need some followers. So if you are on Facebook, look me up under Harry and Megan, the Mimi Show. Okay, let's get back to it. Yeah, Amber Heard is normal. Everybody's normal compared to Megan. Megan's on another ship. Another ship. The mothership, another ship. She's on some other stuff. because can't nobody be this evil. Can't nobody be this evil, this mean, this nasty, this disgusting, this bullying. I'm a bully. Megan needs to register as a bully. They need to have that. Register as bullies. Bully offenders. I did. I made a separate Facebook page, and this is it. That's it right there. I created a separate page altogether. But you got to at least have 100 followers. And I don't even have but one before I can go live. But I can upload the videos onto there. And that's what I may start doing. Okay? Spreading my wings. Trying to see what Facebook may have to offer us as well. So I can stream both on Facebook and on... Hi guys, welcome. All you new people that has come in. And if you haven't, welcome anyway. Hello, Gretchen from Utah. All right. I see you. Oh, wow. I think Megan and Blake Lively them is in a whole nother, yeah. She's not separating families like Lively them. She's not trying to justify what she did was okay, but nobody is like Megan. She's in a delicate class all by herself. She is in a class all by her lonesome. Really? It says Meghan and Harry, the Meghan show. Let me see if I can pull it up. Here it is right here. Meghan and Harry, the Mimi show. And see, in order for me to go live, I gotta have so many. I posted this video. I think I have enough videos to start, but I need some followers. So this is my... Excuse me, this is my page. And Nicola made this sign for me. I think I need to move it down some. I'm trying to expand, see how to get myself out there. Okay. I don't think she does sunflower. I just tried Googling it. No, you got to be in Facebook. And then when you're in Facebook, you search. You can Google me. I just made this. Okay, let me see how I do this. Okay, hold on. How do I get the link about me? I don't know where the link is to the page, if that makes any sense. Yeah, here, let me see if I can do this. It's under Lady Letitia. Try that. Here, I think I got it. I just copied the link. I think it's Lady Letitia. I hope that helped. Yeah, look up Lady Letitia. Okay, enough of that. I hope you guys can find it. I really do. Let me go out of here. Go back to this idiot. And then I want to look at, oh, you found it. Good, Maria. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't have it right. Okay. Thank you. Thank you guys for working that out for me. Let's get back to George.
Like a lost Amazon package. But not to worry. This was just the beginning of Worldwide Privacy Tour number 125. Everything kicked off with Netflix's With Love Megan's bath salts recipe, reportedly scorching a woman so badly she's set to sue for $10 million. And that's just as Thomas Markle was suffering in silence in the Philippines. but not before Gwyneth Paltrow offered up a non-answer answer as to whether she was going to join Meghan on a rented kitchen for season 2 of her televised personality disorder, which was basically Paltrow's polite way of saying, "How about no?" So what's the California couple's damage control strategy when the truth pops their spin bubble? Simple. Throwing a Beyonce concert, a James Taylor concert, a cowboy hat with a nanny's kid's name stitched into a Stetson, plus a cringe kiss to prove to the world that after burning every bridge in sight.
She asked Gwyneth. Did she ask Gwyneth?
On a rented kitchen for season 2 of her televised personality disorder.
Gwyneth Paltrow gives surprising answer on whether she will appear on Meghan Markle's Netflix show. She opened up about her text friendship with her Meghan Sussex and revealed whether she would appear in season 2. What'd she say? Guys, can you believe it? I thought they were supposed to be best friends. Gwyneth and Meghan were supposed to be her. That was supposed to be her new best friend. Remember the commercial they made together, and she was eating cake and looked like she had just met her new best friend, Gwyneth Paltrow. Sure, Luna. Of course. Trying to figure out
It's the mini show. The mini show. It's the mini show. The mini show. The mini show. It's the mini show. Oh, 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 yeah. The mini show. The mini show. It's the mini show. The mini show. It's the mini show. Oh, oh, oh,
okay.
oh, oh, yeah, yeah. The mini show, the mini show, it's the mini show, the mini show, it's the mini show. Oh, 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 the mini show, the mini show, it's the mini show, the mini show, it's the mini show. Oh, oh, yeah.
It's all about her. When is it not about her? When do I get on here and talk about Harry? Rarely. He's a rare commodity. It's her. It's the Mimi show. Thank you guys for fixing that and doing that for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Here, I'll drop the link, Sunflower, if you want to come up. What time is it? Okay. I say we cut it off at 2. Hello, Lizzie. Harry needs to pay back the missing $50 million from the palace. He can't be trusted. He just stole $50 million from the palace. Get out of here. Harry done stole $50 million from out of the palace. Can y'all believe that?
which was
Okay, so now they're not best friends because Gwyneth said no.
bath salts recipe, reportedly scorching a woman so badly she's set to sue for $10 million. And that's just as Thomas Markle was suffering in silence in the Philippines, but not before Gwyneth Paltrow offered up a non-answer answer as to whether she was going to join Meghan on a rented kitchen for season 2 of her televised personality disorder, which was basically Paltrow's polite way of saying,
How about no?
so what's the California couple's damage control strategy when the truth pops their spin bubble? Simple. Throw in a Beyonce concert, a James Taylor concert, a cowboy hat with a nanny's kid's name stitched into a Stetson, plus a cringe kiss to prove to the world that after burning every...
That's exactly right. Hello.
Hey, sweetie.
How are you?
Doing well. And you?
I'm doing great, thank you. This is so hilarious.
This is, yeah. Kits and giggles.
Oh my goodness. He is on her. Dang it. He is just, he goes so fast. No.
How about no?
So Gwyneth Paltrow, she asked her to star in her show.
I haven't heard about that yet.
He said that
George did?
Right. Did any of you guys hear about it?
I don't. Maybe we're not watching the same show. We'll see. We'll see. I did not hear that Gwyneth is going to be on Meghan's.
No, that she said no, she's not going to be on our show.
Okay. Well,
Gwyneth said no in a polite way. No, I will not be starring on Meghan's show, and he called it a personality disorder. He called her a personality disorder.
Meghan, yeah, yeah. No, Gwyneth. Gwyneth is like Hollywood royalty. Her mom, her dad. She is the godchild of Francis Ford Coppola. It's a Gwyneth needs
She
nothing.
knows how fake Meghan is. She's not trying to be her best friend.
But she needs nothing from Meghan. I mean, Meghan needs something from Gwyneth. Gwyneth is the royalty. Meghan is not the royalty.
Right. Exactly. It would take a lot away from her because she would just look silly with Meghan. She does. She's not like this Duchess of Sussex. She's a wannabe.
But
She's
I mean,
lost her status. She's lost her. Yeah, she's lost it. It's nothing.
But Gwyneth comes from a history of Hollywood royalty. I mean, like 40, 50 years. Gwyneth's family has been Hollywood.
Right.
Meghan has nothing to offer her. Nothing. And Gwyneth does not give a you know what about Meghan's titles. Gwyneth knows where she is. And Meghan's not part of where she wants to be.
That's good. Hello, Helen B. There's a season 3.
That's what I heard. When Netflix actually...
Shut up!
No. When Netflix actually comes out and says it, I'll believe it.
Yeah, a season 3. Where's season 2? I don't think people are going to be watching it like that.
How do you have a season 3 planned 5 months after? Not even 5 months.
It's not on the good list.
When did this show air? In April?
Yeah.
March, April, May, June. In 2 months already, she has season 3. That doesn't happen.
No.
I mean, it's in 2 months. She has a 3rd season
But
lined up. That doesn't happen,
no.
even in Megan's world.
Yeah, I'm wondering that too, SCJ. How did Gwyneth agree to the stupid pie thing, which Miss Fake Homemaker admitted to ordering on Instacart?
I think Gwyneth has a really good sense of humor.
Yeah, I do too.
Okay. Susan saying it's Steven Spielberg. I really thought it was Francis Ford
Thank you.
Coppola, but I could be wrong.
No.
That's even better, Steven Spielberg.
Hopefully I did it right. I made a page within my page. Like I made, maybe I should have just knit a whole new page, separate. It is separate, but like it's separate from my family stuff, but it's still linked to it.
Oh, you're talking Facebook?
Yes.
Okay.
Too old. Linked, but I wouldn't say linked, but I can go from one page to the next.
Know nothing about that stuff, dear.
We'll see how it goes. Netflix, Gretchen, Netflix are fools. Must be nice to throw away money. I'm glad I don't subscribe to them so they can use my money to give to Meghan Markle. I know that's right, Gretchen. I like that. I put stars by some of your comments because I would like to read them at the end. Oh, Sunflower, thank you so much for the memberships.
Oh, you're welcome.
You're such a sweetheart. You're such a darling.
Let's get your membership up. Let's get members only shows going too.
I was going to post one. We were at the pool the other day, and I may post it for my members. Yeah. Because that's what the video was for. It's only 3 minutes.
Well, you want members only things that the members can interact with too.
Right.
I mean, it's nice to see your family videos and the personal stuff, but do a members only thing where we get to interact closer with you because there's less people.
Oh. We probably won't have any.
No, you'll have all your members.
Well, okay, yeah, I'll set up something for us to do. Yeah, I need to get all the members together, though.
Yeah. Now, if you post that you're going to have a members only thing, then members only are going to join and watch you.
It is pretty neat that you can do members only thing. Yeah. I will do it. Thank you.
You have a little more freedom about what you can say, and there's less censorship on the members only. From what I've heard. So if somebody wants to cuss or somebody wants to, you can say whatever you want to about those people.
Oh, good.
Just an idea.
Yeah.
Let's build your channel up. Let's do it. I need you. If I want a channel, I need you.
Oh, you're a sweetheart. No, you are so good to my panel, though. You have some great insight and great information. And just think that people want to hear your thoughts about the gruesome twosome.
Well, I'll never get to my own show without you.
Oh, you're sweet.
No, I'm actually being serious. If it had not been for the chances you've given me being on your show and stuff, I'm getting closer. I'm not there yet, but
yeah.
Well, now I'm thinking maybe I should come out of retirement. I don't know what I'm doing.
You can still do this for fun.
I can. Yeah, I can.
Yeah. And I'll be your first guest.
Oh, please. Oh, of course. Of course
Yeah.
you will. Of course you will.
That way it won't feel like it's so stressful.
No, I would ask no one other than you to be my first guest.
Oh, thank you.
You started me on this path, and a friend is a friend. You don't turn your back. Yeah, you appreciate your friends, and you never forget what they did for you.
Oh, that is so sweet. You are such a sweetheart.
I try.
I do appreciate all everything that you do. I really do. Thank you, Sunflower.
I think you have the best show out there. So that's just my opinion.
It makes me feel good too. It really does. Because I try and I'm just like, how good am I? You know, but I do like to deep dive. That's what I like to do.
You're starting to deep dive, but I mean, it's just, you're honest, you're sincere, you don't judge. I mean, anybody can be whoever they are on your channel, and you don't find a lot of that. And I hope that I can be like you.
Oh, thank you. Oh, ring the bell for that one. Thank you.
I'm taking tips from you.
Okay. All right. We're going to get back to
George.
He's talking crazy about Megan. He's telling the truth. He's bringing it home, and he's going fast with it too.
Have you seen this yet?
No, this is my first time. Okay. This is my first reaction.
Okay, this is gonna be a shocker. You're gonna love it.
So what's the California couple's damage control strategy when the truth pops their spin bubble? Simple. Throwing a Beyonce concert, a James Taylor concert, a cowboy hat with a nanny's kid's name stitched into a Stetson, plus a cringe kiss to prove to the world that after burning every bridge in sight, when it comes to Megan and her clueless trophy wife Harry, they're still doing great. Now, I don't know about you, but I always find it odd that the Megans are always trying to prove something to the world. How happy they are, how in love they are,
they're always trying to prove something.
Yeah.
Like, here's the camera. Here comes the camera.
Well, let's see. What were the things she had to prove? She had to prove how much she loved Harry.
Yeah.
That yet.
Yeah. Well, she had to pretend in the beginning.
Prove she's a friend. Haven't seen that one yet. I mean, you're a friend or you're not a friend. You don't have to prove you're a friend.
Right. Exactly.
Be there or you're not.
Exactly. That is so true. You don't have to prove that you're that. You just are. And that's why all the people that were on her cooking show was fake-a-do. And it was a chef she never met before, her hairdresser, her makeup artist that was doing her face and hair. You know, your friends, girl, people you hang out with the kids.
My friends are from junior high and high school.
Yeah.
I've never had to prove. They know I am their friend. They know that I am there for them. I mean, how do you prove you're a friend?
Exactly. Because she's not. She's trying her best to climb that ladder to the A-lister. And that's why Gwyneth told her, no, we are not friends. Me. Thank you, Marie. Thank you, Susan. From Sydney. Wow.
And
Oh,
you are
thank you.
beautiful. You are beautiful.
That's so sweet. You guys are so kind. Let's get back to George.
How popular they are, how rich they are, and how many friends they have. But if any of these things were true, there'd be no proof required. Well, the couple are at it again. They started to launch an affection campaign just to rehab their image by proving to the planet that the couple can still kiss on cue for the cameras. Just days after Meghan said she was done with the proving game. To me, that's priceless.
This idea that we spend so much of our life trying to prove something, to prove that you're enough. You have to prove that you're pretty enough. You have to prove that
You're still doing that.
She's not
You're
pretty
still
enough.
doing that.
Well, and what does proving you're pretty enough have to do with anything in life?
Right. Pretty enough to do what?
And when I was younger, I was very, very pretty. But
You're
life
pretty
goes
now.
on. Well, yeah, but I'm just saying it's, but it's pretty has nothing to do with anything in life.
No, it doesn't.
No.
And all the stuff she's naming. Am I this? Am I that? Am I this? Am I that? Just be yourself. That's why nobody knows who you are.
Is she smart enough? Yeah, I haven't seen that either.
No.
Mm-mm.
You got to be this enough and a hard worker and, prove that you're a good mom. And you haven't proved that either.
Oh, gosh, no.
No. Shame, shame, shame.
Done with the proving game. To me, that's priceless.
I'm done. I'm done with the proving game. I've made it. I've made it. I've made it to the top. I don't need to prove anymore. I'm proved that I'm cute enough. I'm proved that I'm.
this idea that we spend so much of our life
is
trying
you.
to prove something, to prove that you're enough. You have to prove that you're pretty enough. You have to prove that you're smart enough. You prove that you're a good wife or a good friend. And I was like, I am just so.
Prove that you're a good wife. To who? Why do you got to prove anything to anybody but yourself?
People just know. You don't have to prove anything. People know whether you're genuine and real or you're not.
Right.
I mean, it's real easy.
It's simple.
Yeah.
It is really simple. Am I a good enough wife? If you have to ask yourself, then maybe you need to rethink it. Because when I have to think it, I'd be like, okay, I could do better.
Oh, we can all do better, be better people. But I mean, I don't think I'm a bad person. Of course, I can be a better person, but
exactly.
No.
There's always could be room for improvement.
Yes.
Megan's the type of person that don't see that. She's perfect.
No,
proving.
She's done it. She's proved it. Boop, boop.
But chasing after Gwyneth Paltrow to be in her third season, maybe allegedly.
This is gonna get better. Let's keep watching.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's really good. You were
George
in the
is great. George is great. He's funny. He's just so funny.
Helen, congrats. 14 weddings and a funeral.
Done with the prove it game. Yes.
That level of 5-alarm hypocrisy is just one of 100 reasons why Saturday Night Live served up the couple on a comedy platter to America. See, when late night hosts comedy shows and the mainstream media treat you like a punchline mascot week after week, Your brand's not just in trouble, it's toast. That means it's time to hit the one ads for a new career.
President Trump also announced a new trade deal with the UK that will reopen British markets for American companies. All that Britain demands in return is that we keep these two.
Now, Saturday Night Live doesn't have a bone to pick with the Megans. Not really. They just open their eyes. Can you really blame them?
People are opening their eyes. They're seeing it for themselves. They're seeing it. They see her ill, and they don't like what they see. It's not like Trump didn't call her out. Said Harry got problems. Yes, a daughter, a sister-in-law, a colleague, a mother, and narcissism.
Ad nauseum.
Nauseum.
Yeah.
Nausea.
Sorry, I didn't mean to correct you.
No, you're fine. You are absolutely fine, Sunflower. I'm not that sensitive.
I didn't think you were.
He is funny. And then he starts going really fast. And then I got to catch up. But I need to let him just say what he's going to say. But
I don't know. Do you think Harry's going to pull anything with Charles and with his dad in Canada tomorrow? I mean, that just showed up on the screen. Or maybe star it and discuss it after George. But I mean, that's a good...
Is he going to be in Canada? They're going to be in Canada at the same time?
Yeah, King and Queen are going to be in Canada to open Parliament for the first time in many, many, many years.
What does Harry got to do?
Days. Yeah, but his dad will be not that far away from him.
You mean from America?
Yeah, I think they're...
they won't see each other.
In Ottawa. I really don't know where Ottawa is.
No, I don't see him showing up or nothing like that. No. He's out. Harry made a statement talking about his family is this and his family is that, and put himself in the hot seat.
Oh, but he wants to reconcile with his family so bad. And the UK is so dangerous, and he can't go there unless he's invited. So if he really wanted to see his dad, go to Canada. There you get on a commercial flight.
It's not dangerous there. Wasn't she working in Canada? Wasn't she doing her thing in Canada?
Yeah, I still don't think from what I've heard, he can't have his armed guards and stuff in Canada either. So he's going to make an excuse. Oh, it was still too dangerous.
Oh.
That's why I picked the weddings. Okay. I don't really understand that one, but
she didn't really have anybody there as her
yes. Okay.
at the wedding. Yeah, makes sense now, Honey B. Helen B. Cute name. I love the names. Highly sensitive. Sorry, I didn't mean to disturb the video. No, you're fine. We can ask questions. You're on the same topic.
Yeah. It was a good question. Yes, Judith, you're right. Oh. And yes, they're going to do something while his dad's in Canada. We'll get more pictures of the back of the heads of the children.
I wonder, will they do something, though? That would be something if she posts something as a distraction.
Well,
she loves Canada.
It wasn't just a little while ago.
True.
Yeah.
I don't know. Nothing she does will surprise me.
No.
They will do something. They're going to try to get all the attention from the media. I don't know what it would be, but the biggest thing would be if they were to show up in Canada.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe bring the kids because they're out of school now. Oh.
Wishful thinking.
Who's those people? I don't know about that.
I'm not sure. I don't know what Lizzie he's lying about. Or
yeah, I haven't seen anything in the financial records from Archwell that show that they've received a $50 million donation.
Oh.
USA Aid would have to go through a charity, and they haven't. I don't know. Maybe they got it last year, but Archwell has.
We haven't seen the 50 million. They haven't showed it on the books.
No, but I mean that's something you would have to show, and it has not been paid to Archwell. Maybe one of Harry's other charities. I don't know, but that's all going to come out. Archwell, but Sittabali, that the books are going to be opened on them.
But they were stealing money, taking money from the charities.
Maybe not stealing, but maybe
using it
for things that
for the house.
Well, no, all their flights, all the clothes, all the food, all the house, the hotels and stuff.
They're gonna have to prove that.
Misappropriated some of the money. That's a nice way to say it.
Okay,
but that's all. That will all. Cinnabali is going to open up the whole ball of wax.
Oh, I can't wait.
Looking at all the charities, in my opinion.
That's going to be so good.
Yeah. Well, maybe not for them, but.
So King Charles is going to Canada to meet with the president?
No, he's going to open up Parliament.
Oh, okay.
Head of state for Canada.
He's
open Parliament, and that has not been done. I don't even know the last time the Queen did it. It's been many, many years. Like each year when Parliament opens, King, Queen, even in England, they appear and they open Parliament. It's a big traditional, big pomp and circumstance thing. Probably means very little, but they're going to Canada this year to open up Parliament. So it's a big thing for them. It's a big thing.
That sounds like a big thing.
I think they're going to be there 2 or 3 days. It's kind of like our inauguration or something. When the president's elected and they have the inauguration, it would be something similar to that.
Okay.
But the king will be president as head of state for Canada. So it's a big thing for them. Yeah.
Yeah, if she said she was pregnant, that would take everybody's attention away. That is true.
Mm-hmm. I wish Catherine would have had 6 more kids.
I know. I like her pregnant and all that as a mommy.
Well, they would have been such lovely children, and it just would have pushed Harry and all of this mess so far down the line. Would never hear about them again.
That Meghan shared a Mother's Day photo. It starred her back plus 2 mystery kids who looked like they were cast off Craigslist. Now, if you compare that pic of her trad wife cosplay post, which she toasted to working hard by writing, "Cheers to juggling it all with joy," versus last month's Montecito pap snaps, you'll instantly spot it. Cast off Craigslist. Now, if you
And to these 2 gems who still attempt to climb mommy's mountain. Smother me with kisses. Oh God. It makes every day the most memorable adventure. Being your mom is the greatest privilege of my life. I too love you more than all the stars in the sky. What the hell does that mean? All the stars in the sky.
It gets worse if you read it.
All the raindrops. All the raindrops and all the salt on all the French fries of the world. What?
Can you imagine saying something like that to your daughter?
No.
I love you more than all the salt on all the French fries.
What the hell is she talking about? Raindrops and stars.
Your daughter would roll her eyes. What's wrong with
She
your
would
mom?
look at me like, what, mommy? What you say? I too love you more than all the stars in all the sky. Sound like a book. All the raindrops and all the salt on all the French fries in all the world. That does not make sense. And all the salt on all the French fries in all the world.
Yeah.
What the hell is she saying?
I know these kids are just gonna think she's crazy. Well, I hope this is not part of the texts or emails that she's sending to her kids daily, and they have to read through like this almost 8,000 emails that say crap like this.
Right. Unbelievable stuff. Mommy's mountain.
And okay, it's these children, their height, their hair, even though they only show the back. Look at how long Lily's legs are there.
Yeah.
And then she had the little photo of her and Lily hand in hand running through their property. Lily's legs weren't that long. I mean, find people that have body parts the same length as what you were trying to say your children are.
Yeah.
I mean, just try to use the same ones. Let them grow. Keep your kids hidden if you want to, but at least when you put in the other kids, use the same kids so that they can grow and we can see their growth. They can't be
right. Stop using different kids each time.
And that's another. If you go back and look at the Christmas photo that they put out with the two kids, Lilibet's hair was like 8 inches longer, a different color, and she was a foot taller.
Wow.
It's the same kids. I mean, I understand they want to hide them, but just if you're going to pretend or show pretend pictures, use the same models. Just use the same models.
Wow. Yeah. Just use the same models.
And let the models grow as children grow. It makes more sense.
Yeah, they're scamming. Gretchen.
Snaps like a Rita.
What?
I don't get.
That's what I'm saying. She got that from a book or somewhere from something. The sky. I love you more than the sky. That just sounds like a book. But all the raindrops and the French fries, she got that from somebody. But I don't know what a French fries got to do with raindrops.
I don't know. You may be younger, but it's like people used to have this little book of affirmations and sayings like this that they kept in the bathroom for people to read while they were trying to, you know what? And I think she's just getting them all from a book like that.
Yeah, I can see that.
You have to sit there and you want to read something while you're trying to take a poop, and there's a book that has all this kind of stuff in it. You must spend a lot of time pooping. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Compare that pic of her trad wife cosplay post, which she toasted to working hard by writing, "Cheers to juggling it all with joy," versus last month's Montecito pap snaps. You'll instantly spot it. One week, the girl's a ginger. The next, she's a brunette gymnast with legs longer than Harry's latest list of lies. If that wasn't awkward enough, Megan didn't even mention her mom on Mother's Day, nor all the people that actually do all the juggling in her life. Like her cook, security, doorman, dust bunny pros, koi pond experts, pool boys, spiritual stylists, mood board designers.
I don't know why she didn't to her mother. I don't know why. She probably mad at her for saying something about her jam-a-thon.
Oh, Megan's the only mother.
Raindrops.
No one else in the world is a mother except Megan.
Right. Raindrops keeps falling on the head. Yeah, she's really working 1 hour per week, and looking at kids' pictures is really hard. But she's got this board. She's got this board with just her and Harry and a few pictures of the kids. Don't even look like the kids. They don't. It looked like she looks desperate, like a hot mess.
But you don't prepare a board like that for yourself. Someone else prepares a board like that to like celebrate you, and you don't prepare that's like at someone's funeral. You prepare a board like that,
right?
For an like your 50th anniversary, you prepare a board like that. I mean, you don't do it for your 7th anniversary, and you don't do it for yourself. Someone else does it.
Exactly. Exactly, but she decided to do it.
Doo-doo Bird. I haven't seen Doo-doo Bird for a while.
Make sure you hit the like button, guys. And don't forget about the super stickers and super chats. I appreciate them.
Diners and the maids to clean the 16 bathrooms. And of course, let's not forget the nannies. Because after all, brushing your teeth and remembering all the servants' names is a full-time job.
If I don't have meetings in the morning, then I try to do school drop-off. So there are 2 different schools.
Wow, you must be rich.
So that's our big circuit. So from 6:30 in the morning on drop-off mornings for me, I'm not home till 9.
You poor baby.
So, and then after that, I'll just jump into meetings. And then on other days, then I'll wake up and get them all set. And then our amazing nanny who's been with us for 5 years, she'll take them to school.
Miss Brandt?
Yes.
Get me a violin.
You really gotta laugh at the whole make-believe Megan act, especially if you remember how Meg's had happened. When
I thought she said she dropped the kids off. She said, I dropped the kids off, and then I don't get home until about 9 because I do a circle, and then I'm going to meetings. And then she said something about the nanny takes them to school.
Except on the days when her amazing nanny does that for her. How many days do you think Megan does it versus the amazing nanny?
Once a month.
I'm thinking. That sounds right.
Okay, got it.
Think of how much easier your life would be if you had that, Letitia.
God, girl.
Look at what you could get. I mean, you know, my son's almost 40, so
It would be awesome.
It's like, how do we manage to do what we do and take care of our children? And well, you still have a job.
Yeah.
And I mean, you're here almost every day, almost
Yep.
every night. And you have a wonderful husband. I'll give you that. And he really supports you and helps you out. You're so lucky with that.
He is.
Eric
He's
seems
a
to be a
wonderful man.
great guy. He really does.
Yes, he's a great guy.
So, but it's like, how do we manage? How do we manage? She even orders out food, and or has a cook chef. So it's like,
Oh, wow.
oh, but she makes sure that she plates everything so beautifully, even if it's order out food.
Who cares?
My son was always just happy to be fed.
Yeah.
I mean, I get to eat tonight, Mom. Yeah, I have enough time to feed you tonight. You'll have to go to the neighborhood then.
I know that's right. I gotta try to get my daughter to eat.
Oh, actually, my son, and he's a chef now. He learned to cook. I did cook, and I was not a bad cook. But my son at 7 and 8 could put dinner on, cook a meal that would have like vegetables. He made a salad that had peas and cut up cheese and beets, and you know, it's very creative, very young. So I'm blessed. I'm blessed with him, and he still cooks for me. So I'm especially blessed now.
That's nice.
Yeah. But I did cook. I wasn't a bad cook.
That's good too. That you were a good cook. Yummy.
Well, I was a southern meat, potatoes, vegetable kind of cook. But yeah, he surpassed me by the time he was 10. My cooking abilities. I don't know where he got it from, but he got it.
Oh. Mimi can't remember her lies, human facts. The brain doesn't remember lies, only the truths.
Yeah. And she makes her kids eat
Yeah,
flowers. That's funny, Gretchen.
I really wish we could have watched that show together. That would have been so great. Hello, Tintwed. Let's talk a moment to congratulate Meghan Markle telling the truth when she said, "I'm such a fraud."
Ring your bell, ding, ding, ding.
Fraud.
Yeah.
I'm such a fraud. She did say that.
What did you want to watch that I didn't?
Huh?
You said something about watching something?
I don't remember.
Okay.
Half the media swore up and down that the California couple would conquer the world. One Hollywood studio, luxury designer brand deal, and high-paid speaking gig at a time.
That's it.
Well, here we are.
The gigs were dried up. They thought they were going to be given brands. They thought brands were going to want them to be marketable. She's not marketable. She's not. She's not wanted.
She's
and
not.
if she is, it's only for that first moment. And then that's it. Then people realize who it is and what it is. They get uninterested. And they're like, oh.
So she's not marketable.
Right. She's not. She thought she was going to keep having deals like Netflix and Spotify and them. But there's no deals. So she's running around making jam that she's not making any profit off of. And still owe these people from not paying them their money back because they ordered the jam and never got the jam. They waiting on product.
I can't believe. I mean, I just can't believe that the people that ordered the stuff and paid for the stuff are not receiving it.
I can't believe it either. It just looks really bad. It does. It looks pathetic. Like she don't know what the hell she doing. If you working that hard, where's the rest of the JAMA scam?
I just don't. I don't understand. I don't understand how she can continue to show her face in public after the last 5 years. I mean, she has no conscience, none whatsoever. She has no idea what is right, what is wrong. And she just shows up and smiles and pretends life is great. Everyone loves me. It's like,
yeah, my husband loves me. No, that's a fake-a-do. Like George said, it's a fake-a-do relationship. Let's pretend like we're in love.
Well, see, the way Harry was brought up with his mom and his dad in the divorce, I don't think Harry will ever on his own leave her. I don't think it'll be his decision.
Really? It would have to be her.
Well, yeah.
That's a sad situation.
I think everything, when he was younger, it was just like, he was so that, it's, well, I have to stay with her. I have to stay with her. I have to. Well, and pride. It's like, I cannot let anyone say that I was wrong.
Kurt Russell called it raspberry soup.
The actor Kurt Russell? Wow.
Wow. It is. It's not a spread. It's watery. Why wouldn't she restock the shelves as ever? She's nuts. She hasn't restocked.
I don't think she knows. She might be waiting on the trademark, but the trademark still has
like a robot. I think she's
a couple of months to go before the trademark is approved, and then she has to take another step and make a list of the items she's selling. And I don't know.
She wasn't ready to launch. She wasn't ready to launch.
No.
Like Judy Burt said, she wasn't ready to launch. She just had to do it because someone was probably doing something at that time. She always had to be first at everything. You're right. Like the Orchard, Riviera Orchard. Let's throw that out there before we check the name and patent it. Like an idiot.
She had to get out there and do
Miranda
something because she had been promising she was going to do something. Well, she did the least amount that she could do, and I don't know if she's going to do any more. I like that one.
She went from no deal or no deal to no deal or no deal. Yep. She did, LNB. Welcome back, SCJ. Netflix should make a documentary about Megan's ARO and call it Jam Scam. Itty Jam Scam. Yeah, they should. How it was working with her, but they would make a lot more money.
Someone should just come up with a program making fun of them week by week by week. Just a parody on the parodies about the two of them are so funny. There should just be a weekly show that's nothing but a parody of Harry and Meghan.
Yeah.
Make fun of them.
Yes. Every week. We should write them. Hello, R4. Hello, Lady L and everyone. So hi to everyone. Yes, at the Aviation Award, he said, Harry, go home and pick some raspberries for your wife's raspberry suit. Oh.
I love Kurt Russell. I didn't catch that, but I'm going to have to go back and watch that.
Yeah, I didn't see that either. God, I wanted to play Diddy's apology video, but when he took Cassie, we may or may not get to that. Susan, right? Who said that? Okay, let's get back.
5 years later, 4 failed shows, 2 podcasts that flopped, and a Vanity Fair article that eviscerated the pair. What's left? What we have right now is Meghan Markle hawking edible flowers, elevate beans on toast, and offering up a watery raspberry jam as a replacement for expired hemorrhoid cream. And 2 brave souls in the UK put it to a taste test.
This is as ever, Meghan's lifestyle site. Ta-da! Yeah, I mean, it doesn't overwhelm you. Here we go, the magic moment. It is very thin, I'd say that, but there are a few lumps in it. Let's go.
A taste of entitlement, greed, avarice, and deception.
If you're not shocked by the Meghan's latest stunt, hit subscribe. But if you want to pull out the popcorn and figure out how people like that think and tick, go watch the woke monologues. My recent video has all the facts, fun, and fire fit for a feast. But more than that, when you share it, you might actually get to learn how your family and friends actually think. You just might be surprised. Now, if you thought that Meghan and Harry's fan base couldn't shrink any smaller, think again. YouGov just said, hold my old gray. The marketing research company just dropped a new poll showing that Walmart Wallace and her used doormat have sunk to their lowest popularity since 2017.
Ooh.
Not surprisingly, Markle is viewed unfavorably by over 65% of UK adults. And it doesn't get much better in the US. The only good news for the spray tan spouse is that she has burned her brand so badly, she's not going to need to apply bronzer for the next 6 summers. The real mystery is, how unpopular is Meghan right now, this second, in her home after her mask slip and she accidentally torched her trophy wife without even realizing it? Because when her friend brought up the subject of soulmates, I promise you the only thing Harry probably heard echoing all the way in the guest house was Meghan pausing before parroting her pal.
I don't know what I'm doing yet. My business hasn't gotten traction yet. No one's picked up my book proposal yet.
Yes.
I haven't found my soulmate yet.
Whoa. And I think Harry gave up the royal family for that.
Do you hear that?
Talk about trading in homegrown love for...
Do you hear that, lady?
Yeah. Haven't found my soulmate yet. You
Yes.
think she was referring to...
Megan's like nodding her head, yeah.
You think... No, she's an idiot.
Yes. Yes. Okay. I've gotten into a different place where...
Huh?
I said, I've done something, so I'm in a different place so that I'm not...
On the screen?
Well, I'm on the screen, but I'm sort of hesitated. I don't know how... I don't know what I did. Okay, if I'm still here, and all's well. Okay.
Okay. Okay, Karen, Doodoo Bird. I hope you feel better soon. Kevin O'Sullivan. Was that the guy that just came up?
He was the guy that was testing the
Okay.
raspberry spread.
Yes. He said it wasn't that bad, but he wouldn't buy it again.
No.
I like that. That was funny. I saw a sign outside Meghan Markle's ARO saying, "Come in. We will treat you like family." Yeah, right. Not going there.
Oh gosh.
That
Them-
announcer
them
got
was
that
really funny.
late. He ordered it on time and it just came in. Yep.
Sour California lemon. Maybe that's part of the reason why Meghan recently played a game of switcheroo with her wedding ring, where she moved it from the position closest to her heart with her eternity band and engagement ring. I know it's a small sign, but that's where you find all the key clues that paint a picture worth 1,000 words, because the devil is in the details. It's also why I believe that every time the couple get busted publicly, their real selves emerge and they share their true feelings, whether it's about the world that covers them, one another, or anyone who calls them out. It's why Meghan and Harry are always declaring war on the royal family and reality itself. They want to change the story. See, because every time they screw up, they want everyone else to pay for it.
Yep.
But some truths are just too big.
They want to change the story, change the narrative, make it seem like they're successful, make it seem like she's doing great at this as ever in Scamajam, making sure she's doing good at Lemonado and Archie Well and all this, the things that she has wrote in the sand in 2025, her Instagram page. Like, she has 2 pages, one for the as ever, and then one of her personal, where we see the back of the kid's head every 5 minutes.
And
then
I don't open up any articles that say there's pictures of the children. I've seen enough of the backs of their heads.
Yeah, I opened one today. There wasn't a picture. It was like clickbait.
Well, they all are, right? I mean, there's never a picture of the children, and we'll know. I mean, Meghan's going to announce, because she's going to be getting really big money when she finally shows the faces of the children. So, I mean, that's going to be like a big, huge thing, like an Oprah show or something.
Oh, yeah.
She's going to get paid for that.
Something's going to happen. Like, ta-da! Here's the mystery kids.
It's her last resort. That's her last. That's the card she's holding back.
When
that's
they
all
turn
she has now.
18, I swear they are getting the hell out of there. I bet you.
Oh, yeah.
Big Barry NPR stunts.
Do you remember when Prince Harry said this last week?
Beginning of 2020, I was scored the highest as far as risk was concerned. And then overnight, I was reduced to the lowest.
Where does this leave things moving forward? The ability of your children to see their grandfather?
You know, life is a precious thing. And I'm acutely aware of the fragility of that. I can only come to the UK safely if I'm invited.
Well, surprise, surprise. It turns out Prince Harry is a massive raging hypocrite. Take a look at this picture obtained by the Sun newspaper today. It's the Duke of Sussex himself, pictured on a doorbell camera, calling at houses in a London street as he looked for a friend's home.
That was the picture Harry never wanted you to see. The real Harry, the one walking the streets of London alone. No plan, no armed security, no Netflix crew, nada. Just a full-color pic of a frog formerly known as Prince advertising the Fulham Council's latest trash bin line. Either he was trying to steal back his dignity or find his friends who evaded him by escaping to the witness protection program. Or he was simply auditioning for his next job as the DoorDash Duke. Either way, it's a good bet that Meghan already trademarked that name, because we just learned recently that the wannabe Martha Stewart of Montecito, who hosts a cooking show, Doesn't actually cook when her staff is too busy wiping Harry's bum.
I think the whole point for me, and you'll probably speak to this too, is when you see something that is an easy solve in the everyday, that's not complicated, it's not fussy. How do you get your hands involved and change the way of thinking surrounding it so it doesn't feel daunting? You know, I see vegetables and I see takeout because I don't have time to cook every day. And I go, all right, but how do I still make this flattering? I don't know what I'm doing.
Mas fortices. I really love that saying. Mas fortices is Greek for basically tell us what we didn't already know, Captain Takeout. The fact is, Meghan is no more a cook than Harry is a legend of aviation. Yet to this day, people still continue to say that it's Meghan that dragged Harry into corrosive quicksand of Hollywood victimhood. Like he had no say, no spine, no free will. But the facts are simpler than that. If you're a good man who simply took a wrong turn in life, especially at the age of 40 and not a kid, at some point, even for a second, we'd expect to get some glimmer of that goodness. Have we seen anything like that from Harry? He was the one who said it was okay for Meghan to mock his grandmother, Queen Elizabeth II.
Oh, he going in. He said it is not all her.
Well, it's not.
And
Harry sat back and allowed her to do it, but that wasn't her family. That was Harry's family.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he is
He
as
took
bad,
her
if
word
not
against
worse than
him.
she is.
Yeah,
No, Harry never said anything bad against her family. But I know it's
he ain't never met her family. He don't know them.
No, this is true. But no, Harry sat back and let her ridicule his family.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
He had he should have defended. He should have defended his family against her in a nice way, but he should never, ever, ever have allowed that. Would you allow your husband? Wouldn't allow you to do that to his family? He just wouldn't, would he?
No.
I mean, you would never do it, of course, but he would never allow it. I mean, okay, you sit back sometimes and, oh, my mom's such a, can you, ha, what she did at the dinner table. I mean, those are just little things, but not to the extent that Harry allowed Meghan to do what she did.
Go on the Oprah show and say that his family was racist.
Yeah. Nobody would allow their spouse to do that to their family. Or shouldn't allow their spouse to do.
Exactly.
In the Netflix special, he attacked his family in Spare. And now most recently, he stated that the royal family wanted him, his spouse, and Sprouts dead on air in an interview so one-sided, even the BBC had to offer up an apology. So the answer is yes, yes, and yes. He's done all of that. Where's the sign of goodness from him? Don't get lost in the foggy memories of the past, because the present shows us the truth. This isn't a boy who's lost his way. This is a man whose hate has found a home. And now the couple together are looking.
Oh, so you think his hate has found a home?
Yeah.
And that he's doing this hate all by himself without Meghan's help.
I don't think Harry knows how he got to this point. He's there, and Harry has no idea what to do. I mean, I don't think all of this, I think Harry just kind of slowly evolved into this, and now he's there. It's like, Harry, no one cares. Harry has pissed off an entire country, not just his family. An entire country.
Right.
And he has no idea what has happened to him. He doesn't know how it happened. Doesn't have any idea how to fix it. Well, they're not buying the victim thing anymore.
No.
It's like, Harry, this is where you are. Learn to deal with it. Only thing you have is this woman and your children. That's all you have now.
That's it. That's it. Ginger Nuts get up and leave off the Stephen Colbert show before it was over. Called him the Duke of Nothing. When was that?
I don't know. I mean, you see things about these talk shows and people have kind of changed the narratives. So it's not always the truth. That one could be, I don't know. But
okay.
Sometimes these things are like Photoshop. You can Photoshop live people and what they're saying and doing. That's the best I can explain it. I don't know how it's done.
No, it makes sense. Harry said babies change every 2 weeks.
Well, he said that about Archie.
Yeah, he said the baby.
Archie's only supposed to be like 3-4 days old.
Right. And
Yeah.
he said 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm. Harry doesn't know what babies do. I mean, Archie would be the only baby he had been around.
Right. But
William and Catherine, when they had their kids, he was in the military. All but Louis. And then he was involved in his wedding. Harry was.
Yeah. Me too.
Like, Diane, can you imagine having a wedding and not having only one family member at your wedding?
No, I cannot imagine that. Everybody would have wanted to come.
Well, I would have eloped. I mean, if that's all I could do is just one person, it's like I would have eloped.
Right. I would have just had a small ceremony.
Yeah, I would not have wanted to be that embarrassed.
Well, it's your family though. You can't be judging your family because they ain't gonna have on nothing, no outfit that costs $200 and $300.
Megan could have
$1,000.
Everyone. She paid for her mom's outfit. That was a
yeah. Just tell them to wear something nice.
Her dad wasn't that bad. Her brother could have dressed up. Samantha could have dressed up. Her niece could have dressed up.
Yeah.
I mean, if I would have had if I had.
It's not like she's got this big family either. It's just the Marcos, they're a small little group. Samantha and it's not that many, is it? If you think about it, Samantha, George Jr., and then the father, that's 3.
Yeah.
That's 3 people she couldn't invite. Is something wrong with you, Megan?
Yeah. Well, I mean, if everybody knew I had family and I couldn't have my family at my wedding, I would have eloped, gone to the clerk's office, whatever. Nobody would have seen my wedding if that was the situation.
Right, but that wasn't the situation. Well, the situation is that she can invite who she wanted to, and she chose to invite those celebrity people that she didn't even know.
No. And everyone knew she didn't know them. I mean, that's the other embarrassing thing. You invite a whole bunch of people that you have never met just because you want celebrities at your wedding. No, I think Harry has mental issues that have not been treated yet. I mean, I will say
Right. To go on TV and do that stupid therapy session in front of everybody was so stupid. Oh, Miranda, I just thought that was so wild.
Well, and then they keep aligning themselves with all of these mental health charities. It's
right.
The last two people that should be supporting mental health.
Yeah. And how is he going to help someone with mental health? And he got some strange things going on. Like, how was Meghan and Harry was going to help with mental health with Catherine and William? They wasn't.
No. Well, they're the poster children for mental health issues. You know, maybe that could have shined a light on it, but as far as giving people advice or anything like, it's like last people I would ever consider a recommendation from. I mean, you guys are crazy. I've got my own issues, but it's like, you're worse than I am, in my opinion.
Right. Yes. I'm with you. I got my own issues, but ooh.
We all have issues. I just tend to try to keep them at home.
Yeah, and those kids aren't going to know their ancestors, their family, and it's all Harry's fault.
Those,
yeah,
kids, that breaks my heart because there's something terrible going on with the kids.
Of Forrest Gump.
Oh. But Forrest Gump was a good person. I mean, not like
he
smart,
was.
he was a good person.
He was a good person. That's what they said.
Oh, a nasty Forrest Gump. Yeah. No, Forrest Gump was as stupid as stupid does. I mean, Forrest Gump admitted that he didn't know much, but he was good.
Okay.
To recruit new allies, just for very different reasons.
With their family feuds raging, Meghan and Harry had Brooklyn Beckham and his wife Nicola Peltz over for dinner last week. Oh, to have been a fly on the wall. Like the runaway prince's sad son, Brooklyn is bitterly estranged from his relatives in Britain and no longer talks to his father. According to reports, the two couples found a lot of common ground and, I quote, shared the trauma of their toxic family feuds.
Misery loves company, and Meghan loves money. That's probably one of the reasons why the Menace and the Mangina invited Brooklyn Beckham and his wife Nicola Peltz over to their California casa.
Get the gossip.
It most definitely wasn't to teach them how to freeze water to make ice cubes. Meghan isn't looking for friends. She's looking for future suckers.
Wow.
So while she was practicing her grift with billionaires,
she is looking for future suckers. Did you hear that? Future suckers, guys. Come on. That is so true. It is so true. Of future suckers. Oh, this is what happened to them, and this is what happened to her, and this is what happened to them. It's none of your business. They were wrong for that. Meghan's messy. Harry makes Homer Simpson look like Einstein. Ooh. But yeah.
you had Harry, hapless, who was all smiles. That's what it was reported in the news. because he's missed the forest for the trees. He doesn't get any of the signs that Meghan is sending, that she seems to be done with a long-term marriage to a mug.
It's like, oh gosh, I'm going to give a speech with a baby on my hip. And then you fast forward. Granted, I had a lot of external things happening by the time I had both pregnancies and both babies, but it was not the way I envisioned it.
If you have eyes to see and ears to hear, you're going to pick it up pretty quickly that in the last few episodes of Confessions of a Narcissist, that soon-to-be single Miss Markle is planting seeds for a life after the split.
Yep.
The signs are everywhere.
She's right.
She wants to build a brand and a bank account that can outlast a divorce with Harry. Just take a look at it. Since the start of the year,
I'm trying to say I had both babies on my hip, and I was doing it all by myself. Like, I didn't have any help. Harry wasn't there. That's what she's insinuating. I think she's setting him up so that when she does, like, she never found her Prince Charming. That's what he was saying earlier, too.
I'm not thinking she's quite as smart as she thinks she is with setting this divorce thing up, but that's just my opinion.
She's not very smart.
No, divorce doesn't work the way it used to work. And she's going to be the one that's earning all the money, so maybe she'll end up paying alimony to Harry and child support to Harry.
Wow.
Well, I mean,
that would be interesting.
Well, it's like they're running through all of the joint money they have. Harry's kind of been supporting everything through inheritances and stuff. They're running through that money, and Harry's not earning any money right now.
No, he's not.
She's gonna be the multimillionaire.
She's gonna be the breadwinner, and she's not gonna like that.
No, so who pays the alimony and child support? The primary breadwinner.
That is true.
It ain't gonna be Harry. It's not. Well, it's not Harry right now. I mean, I'm sure Harry has assets, and you're gonna have to split those anyhow. But in any divorce, you have to split the property.
Yeah, she's gonna have to split it. She's gonna have to sell her business and split. Everything is split.
Well, I mean, unless California is like,
unless she's going to give him money for the business, he gets so much.
Yep, he's going to be entitled to half of what.
It's different here in the United States.
A portion of what she has.
It has gotten better for men.
It has. Well, I mean, it's become, in all honesty, it's becoming more fair.
Right.
My opinion. And it's like everybody keeps talking about this 10-year mark. She's going to stay with them 10 years. Last I heard, 10 years is not a long-term marriage. A long-term marriage is like 25 years, 25 years. I mean, that's when you start looking at the alimony and things like that. 10 years, I think that just works for Social Security now.
Yeah.
Well, unless, if you're a sit-at-home wife and you're married to a multi-billionaire, you're going to get your money. But I just don't think Harry has that kind of money anymore.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
And his daddy's not giving him any money. He's not going to inherit any more money.
Right.
No. So, other than the charities, where else could Harry get money from?
Meg Soon don't believe they met up with the children. Meg Soon doesn't believe that they met up with the Beckham's children.
I don't know. It wouldn't surprise me, but.
Oh, she said there was no dinner. P. Dinah said that. Oh. That's true. If Bunker, Harry's son, inherited his name, would be Archie Bunker.
Dimwit is funny.
Oh, I liked Archie Bunker.
I did too. No prenup, no NDA, her words. Okay, well,
yep.
No prenup means, Megan, what is yours is half Harry's or part Harry's.
Right. If they don't have a prenup, then they have to split everything in half.
That's where the courts start, is 50-50.
Yeah.
It works out from there, but yeah, it starts 50-50.
Yes, it starts there. And then all the negotiation.
Mm-hmm.
If Meghan Markle dies, she still would lie still.
No change. Absolutely no change, yeah.
Not stocking the shelves is no way to make money. I know. So I don't think she's making any profit. I thought the dinner was at the Paramount CEO's house, if it even happened.
That's kind of what I think the last story was. The more true story.
Okay.
Is that they were at the I can't think of the people's names. But it wasn't at Harry and Meghan's house. It was at someone else's house, and the Beckham kids kind of showed up there.
Okay.
But what interest? Well, number one, Brooklyn Beckham's wife, she is gorgeous. She is young. Why would Meghan want to be around her? I mean, she's everything that Meghan wishes she was, and no longer is.
Well, being messy.
Well, no, just absolutely gorgeous, young, and
yeah.
She has a father that's a
She's
billionaire.
wanting to be messy.
Oh, yeah. So, I mean, Meghan might be interested in her father, who's a billionaire, but
yeah, that would be funny.
Yeah. Meghan's not in a position to attract billionaires anymore.
Okay. No, she's not. How can she even make that much money from those stupid products? She can't. What the? I still stand up for Meghan Markle when someone said that she wasn't fit to shovel poop. And I said she was. I like that one. Good night, Didwit. Oh, I gotta read all those back, and you're not gonna be here. Okay, let me get ready and shut this down. It'll go all night.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna let him finish.
Meghan has been on a nonstop publicity blitz. She's continued her quest to build more celebrity connections, publicizing private moments to create more headline buzz, all while trying to keep Ash ever alive without even restocking products for nearly 2 months, demanding selfies and free autograph books from James Taylor, even though she can buy a whole trailer full and fill her Montecito madhouse. Then she's monetizing the royal family by merching her royal titles with a Shop My account. And now she's starting to prep the kids to go from props to products by releasing an audio clip of the voice of a little girl that sounds suspiciously like her latest Botox bestie, Jamie Kern-Lima. Coincidence, conspiracy, or just more cringe from the Chameleon clan? You decide.
What do we think, Lily?
I think it's beautiful.
What's going on there to me is not what I would call parenting. It's more like premeditated manslaughter of a child's mind. But put that aside for a moment. Forget all of Meghan's clickbait. Forget all of her puff pieces she pays people to print. Just ask yourself, what kind of parent would set an example that hosting a 24/7 jealousy jamboree is healthy for her kids? Take the recent example. The Royal Horticultural Society named a rose after Princess Catherine. And not 4 hours later, the delusional diva, the envy expert, decided to upload clips of her dried buds. If you enjoyed the video and found value in it, hit subscribe, smash the like button, and share this with everybody you know.
Is that what she did?
Yeah. All of a sudden, you started seeing roses with
She
Megan.
is so jealous of Catherine. It's not even funny.
But it's so, I mean, at this point, it's like, it's obvious. I mean, it's just so obvious. We know.
Check out George's page. He's got it going on, guys.
George is funny.
He is funny. And yeah, he's got it going on. Yeah. I want to read back your comments. I got quite a few. So don't leave because I'm sure I'm going to call your name. Chucky from Rugrats, from my childhood cartoon. I don't know, SCJ. Please like and share and subscribe to the video. Hit the like button and also feel free to support the channel with super stickers and super chats. I really appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
Come on, everyone. I mean, she's out here every day for us, if not twice a day. Just $1, $2.
Oh, you're
sure
sweet.
You care. Please, please. She deserves it. She works hard. I'm sorry. I just wanted to throw that out there. You work hard for us. And you're always here for us.
Thank you. You're a sweetheart. Okay, I have stopped sharing. And this is what we're going to do, guys. We are going to read your comments. I got quite a bit that I hit the button for because I thought you guys are funny. Were making me laugh. Now, I want to start off with celebrating Sunflower for her gifting 5 people memberships. Thank you, Sunflower, so much. I really appreciate your support.
You're welcome.
Thanks for coming on my page and my panel and working with me. So I really do appreciate that. Thank you.
It's a labor of love, my dear.
Thank you. And if you were one that put some hearts in the chat for Sunflower for me, thank you. I would really appreciate it. It would really mean a lot to me. Okay, Susan. She was threatened. Cassie. When you are with a narcissist, malignant, covert, psychopath, sociopath, etc., diagnosed, they rewire your brain. You can be so strong and still be traumatized and abused. That's right, Judith. Netflix are fools. Must be nice to throw away money. I'm glad I don't subscribe to them so they can use my money to give to Meghan Markle. Gretchen. Luna's Blade. Me. Highly sensitive. Yes, Canada is a Commonwealth. Oh, so I didn't know Maggie was in a Commonwealth country.
Yes.
I think
that, yeah.
told me, but I forgot. Wow. She looks stressed out. I'm assuming that was Megan. She does look stressed out. I think that Rod is to do something evil. They say she made one to get Harry aboard the board.
The board, yeah.
Helen, Lizzie, that 1B box could never produce enough honey for selling. She's such a fake. A freak. Mimi can't remember her lies. When in fact, the brain doesn't remember lies, only the truth. I like that. Gretchen and makes her kids eat dead flowers. Shame on her. You drop off, Meg now. Mandy drop off. You are a compulsive liar.
Okay. I'm going to drop out and just watch from the sidelines. This is your part of the show, honey. I love you, and I thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
I enjoyed
for
it.
being on here and hanging out with me. Thank you so much.
I really had a lot of fun.
It means a lot to me. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, love.
Love all of you guys.
She asleep?
No.
Okay, I'm getting off soon.
She's trying to get you to cut in here a bit. So hold up.
Okay, I'm finna get off. Helen, Gretchen, yes. Another time she said she does not cook. Another time she said she did not have time to drop off the kids. I agree. Susan, Kurt Russell called it raspberry soup. How funny. She wants a snack.
No,
She's not hungry.
What'd she have to eat?
Nothing really. I made her that pancake, but I don't know if she ate it. Why wouldn't she restock the shelves as ever? She's nuts. I agree, Gretchen. Like a robot, I think she's an alien, says Susan. Helen, she went from deal or no deal to no deal or no deal. Yes, at the Aviation Awards, he said, Harry goes home and picks some raspberries for your wife's raspberry soup. He's my hero. How funny. Dimwit. The day that Harry allowed his wife to perform that curtsy to mock the late queen was the day that everyone lost all respect for them. That's true. Did you see Ginger Nuts get up and leave off the Steve Carboat show before it was over? SC called him the Duke of Nothing. No, I didn't see that, but I could just imagine. And she attacked his family on a worldwide stage with him sitting there beside her. He's worse. He is, Susan. How dare you let this woman call your family racist in front of the entire world? What kind of man are you? I would have been trying to protect my family from her. I would have been trying to protect my family from her. And that's not what Harry did. He protected her over them. Dimwit, but the fact she had no family at the wedding was so strong for me. If I was marrying royalty, I'd invite every family member I could. Me too. You invite your family. You want your family to see all this. Harry is the type of person that would trip over a cordless phone. I believe that. Susan, yes, He's a little slow in the head. Susan, Judy Bird, a nasty Forrest Gump. At least Forrest Gump had a huge heart. Harry makes Homer Simpson look like Ernstine. Some Steen. The spare didn't cause Harry's problems. Harry himself caused the problem by writing the spare. Disgusting. Yes, but Megan helped him wrote that book because she was in it. If Bunker Harry's son inherited his name, would be Archie Bunker. Helen B. is all about her. Me, me, me. Almost done, guys. That would be hilarious if MM had to pay Harry. It would be. It would be a sight to see. Very much so. How can she even make that much money from the stupid products? That is so true. How can she make any money from those products when she doesn't have enough products to sell? How is she going to make millions of dollars? How is she going to become, a billionaire? Because that's what she wants to be. I still stand up for Meghan Markle when someone said that she wasn't fit to shovel poop, and I said she was. I love you guys' comments. They're so wonderful and beautiful. Thank you so much for your time and hanging out with me. It was so fun. And thank you for supporting me. And thank you for my members. I'm going to get some stuff out there for you guys. Okay. Like I said, I got a wedding video. But we can do more. We can do a lot more. And I don't know what I'm doing in the Discord. Like I go to YouTube, I can't pull up anybody's video. So it doesn't work that well for me. Because I definitely wanted to read Tom Bauer's book together to find out some things. So, guys, thank you so much. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for putting the hearts in the chat for Susan Sunflower for me. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Harry has lost all respect to his family and even the Queen. He just followed Meg mocking late Queen. Yes, he did. He did do that. Okay, good night, everyone. Have a wonderful evening. I think I'm losing my voice. Good night, Pain. Oh, gonna miss you guys.